Yo, what's up, guys? It's Jack, and welcome back. And it's been maybe a little over 2 weeks since I last posted, and lo and behold, you guys are still here. And for that, I just wanted to say a quick thank you, and thank you very much for being so understanding as to my inconsistencies as of late. And with that being said, let's get straight into the subject of today's video, and that is, well, why it's important to take a break from Call of Duty. Now, obviously, you guys may know that I've actually been getting into Halo for a while, but this kind of correlates with YouTube as well as just the casual or even competitive gaming scene in just general, and overall just the state of gaming. I think it has a little bit to do with everything. So therefore, let's get into this. Now, obviously, it's important to take a break because I like to, like I've said in my previous video, one of my previous videos, I love to compare, let's say, the concept of Call of Duty to like pizza, right? How it's easy to get right, but yet so easy to get wrong, and the thing is, it's kind of the same thing. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're getting bored with something, no matter how good or no matter what's going on, for whatever reason, if you're getting bored with something, you need to stop doing that one something. In my opinion, for healthy reasons, obviously, for health reasons, because for me personally, one of the worst things you can do to me is make me bored. So, and if you're bored with something, one of the things you don't want to do is to keep doing it. And I've also done some research on this, like, boredom is like the first step into like a few mental disorders. Actually, it could lead to other things if it goes to the extreme levels, like if you get bored a lot, and especially if you're one of those people that, their mind starts to wander around and you think a little bit outside the box, it could lead to other things. So it's good to not be bored if you're able to at least control it or whatnot. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there, even at work, that are absolutely bored to death with their work. And oh my gosh, that C4 was terrible. That are even so bored with work, and they try to find ways to keep them things to do, and ways to make it to where they don't get as bored, so that way they don't drive themselves nuts. So obviously, it's important to take a break when you get bored with a game. And let's talk about something else. Speaking of going back to the pizza concept, which was what I was originally going to say before I went off in a tangent a little bit, talking about healthy reasons. You can love and eat pizza every day, but like, again, you will get bored of it. And the thing is, you're just missing out on so much. I mean, if you're eating pizza all the time, you're missing out on a lot of the great other foods out there that you may like, and it's a shame. Because there are so many different foods that life has to offer, right? So many different things, and you can find new loves and new passions for everything. I mean, the concept is basic, but it applies to video games and to other ways of life as well. So there are other games out there, and right now, as gamers, as I've mentioned before previously, very briefly, we're spoiled. I mean, we don't even have to get up off our asses to pick up a game at midnight release anymore. We can just download it. Or to pay for our Xbox Live membership or anything like that. I mean, we don't have to get up to do anything anymore. And there are so many different varieties. You got your arcade games, you got your indie games, you got your console exclusives, third-party games, you got your action adventure, you got your RPGs, you got your competitive games. I mean, you name it. I mean, there's so much available, and it's easily accessible now than it ever has been before. So, as this generation of gaming, I mean, we're really, really spoiled. So, I'd say a good way to take advantage of that is to keep things fresh and to change things up a little bit more, because there are people out there, and some people that are even content creators out there, and I'm not judging by any means, but there are people out there that are just stuck playing one game, even on Twitch. I mean, they're stuck playing one game because their audience doesn't want to see any other game, and at the same time, there are people out there that have always been diverse. They might have started with one game, but they've always been diverse, and they not only have they been having a much better time, but so has the audience, and they've kind of been known to be players that are good at more than one game. The biggest example that I have of this, and there aren't too many of these guys, by the way, because like, the biggest example I have is Xcal. Excalizors is known. I mean, he started with Call of Duty, obviously, right? But then, he was also posting gameplays of, let's say, topping the Devil May Cry leaderboards or topping the Batman Arkham Asylum leaderboards, and other games as well. Battlefield 1941. I mean, you name it. So, or was it 1942? But anyway, You get the point. And right now, whenever he goes live on Twitch, he's always getting a healthy amount of views, regardless of what game he plays. He doesn't have to play COD anymore, and he doesn't play it as much anymore. And when he does, it's on PC now. And the thing is, like, I think it's because he's also, been a guy to change things up. And he's also had that concept of, like, whatever I do, I am always going to make sure that I enjoy doing it. And he even asked his audience that question. I remember seeing a video from him a long time ago that was very inspiring. And he basically said in that video, I mean, would you guys, he was basically talking, in short, he was basically saying how he doesn't want to be a sellout ever. And he doesn't want money to be the primary control of his channel or something along those lines. And he even asked the simple question, don't you guys want me to post something that I enjoy posting? And of course the answer to that would be yes. I mean, as a fan, yes. And also as a person, because if you really don't enjoy doing something as much, or if something aggravates you, and the last thing you want to do is to keep on doing that, because it really, really could end up just, getting the better of you. And, you can get angry and stuff like that. I mean, it's human. It's cause and effect. So if you don't like something, or if you've had enough of something, I mean, the last thing you want to do is to keep on doing that. And some people actually, because for YouTube reasons, because that's what they base their channel off of, or just even for personal reasons, because that's the only game they may be good at, and they don't like not being good at certain other games, they force themselves to play that one game. And in the end, what ends up happening is it could end up getting the better of them. And the thing is, for a lot of people, I mean, for me personally, it was around 2014 or so when I started becoming a good pub player in Call of Duty, when I learned how to play pubs the right way and how to get better and all that. And even when I do well, after all these years, after even 3 to 4 years later or whatnot, it isn't quite the same as it used to be. And it's actually I don't think it has anything to do with Call of Duty in general. I think it's just the fact that, well, as people, we want that something else. We don't crave pizza every night. We're going to get bored of that pizza. Even though we love pizza, we don't want it. After a while, we're not going to want it every day. And I know there's probably some young kids out there, watching this video and thinking, oh my gosh, I think I could eat pizza every day. I don't think I could ever get bored of it. And all I got to say to you guys is you would be very surprised. You'd be very surprised. And please don't try to go out there and eat pizza every day. That's not really healthy. And the same thing, like, there are so many other games out there. You're just, remember, when one door closes, another one opens. So when you decide to put a game down for at least a little while, for whatever reason, whether it's boredom, whether it's aggravation, whether it's because you've had enough, whatever it is, whenever you put that one game down, there's always that opportunity to play that one something else. And you can find that one something else, and you can absolutely fall in love with it and have the time of your life. And isn't that what gaming is about in the first place? I mean, before gaming became what it is today, to where you can actually make a living off of it one way or another, gaming was just, at its purest form, gaming was just a habit. It's all it used to be. It used to be something like getting together with the friends and playing cards or something like that on the weekends, or just having a sleepover on the weekends every once in a while, or getting the family together and having a barbecue or something like that. In a sense, it was. And you could do it by yourself, or you could do it, with other people as well. It was something that, one way or another, it was something that you can enjoy. It was a habit. It was a good pastime. It was something that you could be into, and at the same time, it was a good way to have fun while not necessarily going out and risking your life being drunk and driving or something like that. It beats, sometimes playing it, like if you're a person that drinks, sometimes being at home and drinking and playing games could be just as fun, if not more fun, than going out there and getting drunk in a bar and then risking your life when you drive after that. I mean, do not drink and drive. Even if you have one drink or whatnot, don't drive. Get a cab, by the way. Just wanted to quickly say that real quick. Because even that one drink or even that one sip sometimes can rate you too high, and the next thing you know, you're getting arrested for a DUI. But anyway, long story short, I just wanted to say that it's really good overall to change things up, because it's healthier, and at the same time it could actually revive your love and passion for the series. And as we know, Call of Duty has been kind of getting stale on YouTube for one reason or another, and one of those reasons is because we've had it so much. I mean, a new one comes out every year. Some of them are better than others, no doubt about it. But we get a new Call of Duty so frequently, so much, and obviously there's a lot of it posted on YouTube, almost in a sense that we've become numb and desensitized to it, and that's not good. So I personally think it's good to step away, because you never know when you will find that next passion, that next love, that next something that you enjoy doing. And that keeps things diverse, it keeps things healthy, and that's it. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for this one. It's already been around the 10-minute mark, if not over. So anyway, with all this being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. Let me know what your opinions are on this, or you know, or what game you're playing right now, or if you're feeling the same way, if you felt the same way, or whatever your thoughts are and your opinions of the commentary that we've just discussed about in this video. Let it be known down in the comment section. All thoughts and opinions are open. And as always, if you like the video, let me know. And if you don't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.